All right, folks, we are just a few weeks away from the official start of summer, and if the idea of hitting the beach in a swimsuit has you wanting to run and hide, well, don't. We've got you covered. Dr. Larry Burchett is here now with tips on helping you feel your best, not only on the inside, but also in your favorite swimsuit. So thanks so much, Dr. Larry, for being here again.
It's great to be back.
Well, when we last spoke, we talked about the big why, like what motivates you. So for those of you that are thinking about getting started on an exercise or diet plan, you say that's the first question that you need to ask yourself.
Yeah, I get really excited talking about what's really important to people.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about summer and losing weight and getting in shape for a bikini, that's good. I think it's great. People get excited about it. I would encourage people to try to connect it to something deeper. So for example, if you're single and you want to get in great shape because you want to find that special person, start a family, people get really excited about that kind of stuff, and that's a more powerful motivator than just a temporary, you know, look good for a few months in the summer.
Right.
So this is the big why. And I would ask people, what is your big why?
And what's important to you? What is it that's going to motivate you to live this sort of healthy lifestyle? Okay, let's say that I've identified the big why in my life.
Okay.
How do I start to create a plan to help me reach my goal?
So with the big why, when you feel it, it's usually excitement kind of combined with this feeling of peace. And the key is to kind of get into that state and then start seeing, you know, once you've got these things that are important to you, like your family or your kids, or how you want to be when you're older in your 70s, if you still want to be active and doing the things you love, or, you know, what you actually love to do or have a mission about doing, what you need to do on this planet, then you start to put together a plan and say, am I getting those things? You know, is my current lifestyle in alignment with my big why? And so that's where the idea of a plan kind of comes in. So you get your big why, that's number one.
Sure. And
then you start to put this plan in place of what is my daily lifestyle? How do I eat, exercise, sleep, etc. fit with that big why?
Okay, so now I've got my plan. How do I sort of get it started? And I think that some people get overwhelmed with this idea. Okay, I've got to work out, you know, 5 days a week. I got to cut back on the carbs. But you say it's really important to just pick one practical, sustainable thing.
Totally. It can be overwhelming to go from 0 to 5 really fast.
Tell me about it.
One step at a time. So if you're not working out at all, maybe 1 or 2 times a week is a good, realistic place to start. If you're already working out 3 times a week and you want to lose a little more weight, dial it up a little bit. More minutes, more intensity. There's a lot of ways to do that. But yeah, exactly like you said, you know, whatever one thing you can actually commit to on a consistent basis.
And then maybe build upon that. And once you're able to successfully do that one thing, then maybe you've got 2. You also say don't worry about like the short-term success, that can actually sabotage your overall plan.
Well, I would spin that and say, how can you both get the short-term stuff and the long-term? So the summer beach body is a great example. You can either do a crash diet, lose some weight, look great in that bikini, and then put it all back on come fall, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Or you can say, you know, I want to do this in a way where I can look great all year round.
That
What's wrong
sounds
with
good
that,
to me.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Dr. Larry, for being here today. We appreciate it. We posted a link to Dr. Larry's website on KTVU.com. Just look under Web Link.